So Into the Spider-Verse is this animated Spider-Man movie from Sony, and I think it's the first animated Spider-Man movie we've gotten on the big screen, which is pretty cool. So Into the Spider-Verse focuses on Miles Morales. He's this kid living in Brooklyn with his dad and mom, and he doesn't really get along with his dad, but he loves his uncle and he looks up to him, and he really admires Spider-Man, but his dad thinks the opposite on him. And that's when he comes across this situation in which a bunch of different spider people are coming from other dimensions to our world. Guys, I'm sorry about the late review. I know this movie came out like a week ago, but I had a lot going on lately. I had to get my review of The Mule out and my review of Mary Poppins Returns out too. But hey, I finally saw Spider-Verse, so better late than never. This might sound like an unpopular opinion, but when the trailers for Spider-Verse came out, I didn't really like them. I thought the trailers marketed as this really stupid animated movie, and it just didn't really grab me. And the way Sony has been treating Spider-Man lately has been kind of disrespectful, because Spider-Man 3, the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and Venom. I didn't see Venom, but I heard it was really bad. And Homecoming doesn't count because that was associated with Marvel and Sony, so that's out of the argument. So going into Spider-Verse, I was both optimistic and a bit skeptical because I've been hearing a lot of fantastic things about it. So I went in excited and a bit hesitant too. I was blown away by this movie in every way. Into the Spider-Verse was fan-freaking-tastic. First of all, the animation is spectacular. The animation style kind of reminded me of the Peanuts movie, where it was computer animated, but it was designed to look like it was in 2D. And the way Into the Spider-Verse looked like an actual comic book was amazing. You can tell a bunch of people worked their butts off to make this look spectacular as they can, and they pulled it off excellently. And I haven't seen a movie that felt like a literal comic book since Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And it's a really fun movie too. Like, I honestly have not felt this much joy watching a movie in such a long time. And while it is a fun movie, what the movie does really well is it has heart. You get really invested with Miles and you feel bad for him because he's down on his luck. And he has excellent chemistry with Peter when he's training to become the next Spider-Man. I love the Spider people in this movie. They were awesome. There's Spider-Gwen, who's voiced by Haley Steinfeld really well. You got Spider-Ham and Penny Parker, who's kind of like this anime girl, but Spider-Man edition. And you got Spider-Man Noir, who's voiced by Nicolas Cage. Once again, excellent voice casting. And the voice casting in this movie is pitch perfect. My favorite was probably Spider-Ham. And Spider-Ham was my favorite because he was the funniest one and he had the best line delivery. And there was one moment near the end of the movie, I won't spoil it. It's when he broke the fourth wall. What he said was hysterical, and I was honestly laughing so hard. But what Into the Spider-Verse did really well was not only did it make fun of Spider-Man as a character, but it also acknowledged how much of a beloved icon he is. It was kind of like the Lego Batman of Spider-Man. Like, in the Lego Batman movie, it did poke fun at Batman as a character, but it mostly just made fun of his history. What Into the Spider-Verse did a lot better, I thought, was, yeah, it did poke fun at Spider-Man, but it also respected how much he means to a lot of people. So overall, guys, Into the Spider-Verse was phenomenal. It's probably my favorite Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 2 back in 2004. I loved Homecoming too, but I like Spider-Verse just a bit more. And it had phenomenal animation, a pitch-perfect voice cast, a story that was fun and a lot of heart, and it's just a fun movie that it just gets better every time I think about it. I give Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse an A+. So what are your thoughts on Into the Spider-Verse? Whatever they are, just leave a comment below. And before I wrap up the video, I want to say two things. One, my top 10 best movies of 2018 video is right around the corner. I'm so excited to get the list out. And after that, my final video of the year will be my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2019 video. I'm really excited to get that out. And stay tuned at the end of the most anticipated video because I have a very special announcement at the end of that video that I'm super excited to announce. I don't want to say what it is yet, but I'm really excited to say it. So if you like this video, just be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more great content.